Early hominins. The earliest known human ancestors were small, ape-like beings that lived millions of years ago in Africa. They walked upright more often than modern apes, which freed their hands for carrying food and using simple objects. These early hominins were not fully human, but they marked the beginning of the long evolutionary path toward modern people. Australopithecus. Australopithecus lived around 4 to 2 million years ago and is one of the best known early human relatives. They had small brains but could walk upright comfortably. Fossils discovered in Africa show that they still spent time climbing trees while also moving across open land. Famous discoveries like Lucy belong to this group. Homo habilis. Homo habilis is often called one of the first true human species because it used simple stone tools regularly. The name means handyman. Compared to earlier ancestors, it had a slightly larger brain and better hand coordination. These humans likely scavenged meat and worked together in small groups. Homo erectus. Homo erectus was one of the most successful early human species, surviving for over 1 million years. They had longer legs, walked much like modern humans, and were the first known humans to spread outside Africa. Evidence suggests they controlled fire, cooked food, and hunted more effectively than earlier species. Neanderthals. Neanderthals lived across Europe and parts of Asia during the Ice Age. They were shorter and stronger than modern humans, built to survive cold environments. Neanderthals used advanced tools, hunted large animals, and may have cared for injured group members. They also buried their dead, suggesting emotional or social complexity. Denisovans? Denisovans are one of the most mysterious ancient human groups because very few fossils have been found. Most knowledge about them comes from DNA studies. They lived in Asia and were closely related to Neanderthals. Modern humans in some regions still carry Denisovan genes today. Homo heidelbergensis. Homo heidelbergensis lived between earlier humans and later species like Neanderthals. They were skilled hunters who used wooden spears and worked together in groups. Many scientists believe this species may have been a common ancestor of both Neanderthals and modern humans. Homo floresiensis. Homo floresiensis was a very small human species discovered on an island in Indonesia. Because of their tiny size, they are often called hobbits. Despite being small, they used tools and survived in isolation for thousands of years. Their existence showed that human evolution happened in many different ways. Homo naledi. Homo naledi was discovered in South Africa, deep inside cave systems. This species had a mix of ancient and modern features, making it difficult to place clearly in the human timeline. Some evidence suggests they may have intentionally placed bodies in caves, hinting at surprisingly complex behavior. Modern humans. Modern humans, known scientifically as Homo sapiens, appeared around 300,000 years ago in Africa. They developed complex language, advanced tools, agriculture, cities, and eventually modern civilization. Unlike earlier human species, Homo sapiens spread across nearly every environment on Earth and became the only surviving human species. And yes, if you want to watch more videos like this in the future, then subscribe now.